Hello everyone, and welcome back to Echo Tales. Today, I'll tell you a simple story in English for beginners, but it carries a powerful message that can change how you look at life. It's called The Boy Who Never Gave Up. So, sit back, relax, and listen carefully. This story will help you improve your English while inspiring your heart. Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village surrounded by green hills and golden fields, there lived a young boy named Ayan. He was only 14 years old, but he already carried dreams bigger than the mountains that surrounded his home. Every morning, while other children played near the river, Ayan helped his mother sell fruits in the local market. They were poor, but Ayan never complained. He would often say with a smile, "One day, I'll build something great, not just for me, but for everyone in this village." His mother would laugh gently. "My son, dreams are free, but success takes courage." Ayan would nod, not fully understanding her words yet, but feeling the truth in them. One summer, a new school opened in the nearby town. It had computers, science labs, and teachers from the city. Ayan wanted to go there more than anything, but the school fees were far beyond what his mother could afford. One night, he asked her softly, "Mama, what if I find a way to pay the fees myself?" She smiled sadly. "If anyone can do it, it's you, Ayan. But remember, nothing comes easy." The next morning, Ayan began searching for small jobs. He carried heavy water jugs for shopkeepers, cleaned tables at the tea stall, and helped farmers carry vegetables to the market. By the end of each day, his hands hurt, but he smiled proudly as he dropped a few coins into a small jar under his bed. Weeks passed. The jar grew heavier, but the school opening day was getting closer. Just 1 week before school began, a terrible storm hit the village. Strong winds tore through the market, breaking stalls and soaking everything. Ayan's mother lost all her fruits that day, and with them, her only income. When Ayan saw the damage, his heart broke. All his hard work, all his savings, would now have to go toward food and shelter. That night, as rain tapped against their roof, Ayan whispered to himself, "Maybe I was foolish to dream." His mother heard him and said softly, "No, my son, you are not foolish. Dreams test us. The world wants to know how badly we want them." Those words stayed in his heart. The next morning, Ayan took a deep breath. He still had his jar of coins, and he had a choice. He could spend them to repair the house, or he could take one last risk. Invest everything into a small stall selling handmade snacks at the bus stop. He looked at his mother and said, "I'll fix the house later. But if I start this small business, maybe I can earn enough for both." His mother hesitated, then smiled with tears in her eyes. "If this is your dream, then chase it." Ayan used every coin to buy flour, oil, and a tiny stove. He built a simple wooden cart and painted it bright yellow with the words, "Ayan's Snacks, made with heart." At first, people laughed. "Who will buy food from a schoolboy?" they said. But Ayan didn't stop. He greeted every traveler with a smile and offered free samples of his crispy snacks. Soon, one bus driver said, "Kid, your snacks are better than the ones in the city." Word spread quickly. By the end of the week, Ayan had earned more than his entire jar of savings, and enough to pay his school fees. He had done it. But he didn't stop there. Every morning, Ayan attended school in the town. Every afternoon, he returned to run his stall until sunset. He learned about math, business, and English, words that would one day change his life. His teachers noticed his dedication. One of them, Mr. Ravi, said, "Ayan, you remind me that success belongs to those who never give up." Years passed. Ayan finished high school with top grades. He saved every bit of his earnings and dreamed of something bigger, a bakery, maybe even a restaurant. When Ayan turned 22, a local investor visited his village looking for young entrepreneurs. Mr. Ravi recommended Ayan. The investor listened to his story, how he started with nothing but a handful of coins and a dream. Impressed, the investor said, "I'll help you open your bakery. But only if you promise one thing, never stop believing in your own hard work." But Ayan agreed, his eyes shining. Within months, Ayan's bakery opened in the same town where he had once sold snacks. The bakery became famous for its warm bread, delicious pastries, and Ayan's kindness. He hired young workers from poor families, giving them the same chance he once wished for. When asked why he helped others, he always said, "Because when I had nothing, someone believed in me. Now it's my turn." Years later, Ayan expanded his bakery into a chain of shops across the region. Each one carried his motto, "Never give up." Ayan's story teaches us 5 beautiful lessons. First, dreams are not free. They demand effort, courage, and time. Second, failure is not the end. It's a lesson that shapes success. Third, small beginnings lead to big results. Never underestimate small steps. Fourth, kindness multiplies success. When you lift others, you rise higher too. And finally, never give up. Even when everything seems lost, hope can rebuild the world. So my friends, remember Ayan's story the next time life feels hard. Success is not about luck. It's about believing when no one else does. Repeat after me. I will never give up. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Echo Tales for more simple stories in English for beginners, each one crafted to help you learn English and find hope at the same time. Thank you for listening, and remember, no matter where you start, you can always write your own success story.